Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class Beast Wars 2 Universe. I guess the leader of the Maximals, Leo Convoy, or I guess as he is known to most people, Leo Prime. I like to still call him Leo Convoy though, because that is accurate. And this is the original figure that the Nemesis Leo Convoy was based off of. And my goodness, what an upgrade that Nemesis one is. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This guy looks great. In robot mode, he looks great. Look at him. He looks all heroic. I mean, it's basically the same as Nemesis Leo Convoy. So, however, there is one big difference that we can get to when we are done. However, this time, at least he's not in black and white. Look at him. I mean, he's still in white, but he's not in black. So it's an improvement. He has color. Yay. So let's just go straight into the details. We have the head sculpt. Now looking a lot more Optimus Prime-y than before. But we got the nice silver here on the mouth plate. We got the nice silver horns back there. The blue head sculpt. Absolutely beautiful. Then you have the chest details here as well. And I'm just going to show it off right now because I forgot it. If I remember correctly, I forgot it with Nemesis Leo Convoy. I think I forgot it with that one. So here it is, the matrix of whatever ship that this guy has. As you can see, the blue port can support blast effects. Don't have any on me right now, but there you go. Also, this is, if I remember correctly, a used copy, and that is going to influence something I will say at the end of this video a lot, but we'll get there later on. Then we have some nice silver here on the 4-pack, and also the 2 balls in the middle, I guess. We got some nice detail here on the crotch piece, the nice white legs with the red kneecaps, and the golden toes. And then from the back, this is what he looks like. Yes, he is a little bit of a mess with the whole lion head, lion behind, and lion head right here on his shoulders. Looking very nice in general. So, let's get us straight into weapons. And for once, I'm actually not gonna pull him to the side, because if we just fold these things out, we have 2 blasters that can actually detach, and he can hold in his hand like so. And for anyone wondering, no, the gun that Nemesis Leo Prime comes with is not what Leo Prime comes with. That was a gun that he got, but he got those 2, and also he has... Why would that happen? We have these 2 weapons that you can't see because Idiot is in the way. We have these 2 weapons looking very nice, and these 2 I think he can also plug into his hand. Let's see here. Maybe it can plug into his hands. If it can, I can't get it in, but anyway, the place where that stores is actually back here. As you can see, 2 openings like so. They can be plugged into the back right there, and maybe they can be held. At least I couldn't get it into his hand, but maybe it can be held. But that's not all, because also on the underside of these lion feet you get the iconic, I guess iconic claws as well, that are, I guess, for me anyway, this guy's main weapons, because the other ones are a bit too comically small to be held in his hand. So there you go. However, I will say I do miss the big gun being held by him. I kind of wish he came with the big gun, and he doesn't. Also, there is a new version coming out of this guy, and I don't know if he comes with the gun, but it's just a shame that he doesn't come with the gun that the Nemesis version comes with, which I think the new one will actually come with. So that's nice. But overall, he looks great. So let's get straight then into the posability. So we have a rotating head right here. The arm parts can move up and backwards. They can go backwards here in order to get out of the way for the arm rotation. In and out as well. We have a swivel here, a bend at the elbow, and the hand can't rotate at all. I think I made the same mistake with the Nemesis version, sadly enough. Then his waist can also rotate. His legs can go forward and they can go back. They can also go in and out. We have a thigh rotation and a bend at the knee. That looks a bit weird, but he does have it though. And then finally ankle tilt with not really getting any forward and back out of the feet. But the back heel can move as well, but that's also mainly for transformation. So he has articulation where articulation is needed. So I think it is about time we bring in some figures. And since I feel like I have about enough Beast Wars 2 figures, that is the only type of figures we're gonna get. So let's bring in you know what? We're gonna do this in 2 parts. Starting off, for this comparison, here we have Nemesis Leo Prime. And yeah, I can't call this a more improvement even if I wanted to. Even though I got his leg wrong a little bit. There you go. But yeah, here we have Nemesis Leo Prime. And like I said, this is the gun that I was mentioning earlier when I said that he doesn't come with the gun. It's a bit of a shame that he doesn't come with the gun, and they are basically the same figure outside of the fact that this guy lost a bunch of color. However, he did get the blue claws that I am a big fan of. So that's what they look like together. Here they are from the back as well. Like I said, just basically the same, except for the fact that this guy is a huge improvement, but we'll get there later. So let's get you out of here and bring in the Beast Wars 2 boys! So here we have Leo Convoy with Skywarp and Tasmania Kid from Beast Wars 2. Looking very nice. Never seen Beast Wars 2, so I don't know if this is accurate, but they look very nice. Let's get these guys out of here as well. Let's bring Leo Convoy closer, and then let's get into that annoying transformation. So let's get Leo Convoy into his lion mode. It's literally Leo Convoy. So what you want to start off with is you can rotate these things backwards. Also take the hands and fold them backwards as well. So just get them kind of backwards and out of the way. After that, this gun needs to get out of the way, and you also want to untap these front pieces here on the side. Kind of get this thing a bit more out of the way as well. Then what you want to do is you want to come here and rotate this around. Also get this a little bit more up so that we can get this around here. And rotate it around so that it sits like this. After that, what you want to do is you want to come here to the middle piece right here and just undo the chest piece like so. And then untab it from the sides of the body here. Also, then you can take the head and rotate it in. Take this piece here, rotate it around, and lift it back up. I always like that of the transformation sequence. Then what you want to do is you want to rotate this around. So rotate this here around, because you want to fold this in like so. And then what you want to do, after you can get everything out of the way, is the fact that there is a little tab here that is going to slide into this slot right here, and the same on the other side. So what you want to do is you want to kind of just push all of this in. Also push the lion head back, but get this in here somehow. Also rotate this forward, and then rotate this down and kind of like just tab it into place. Do the same thing on the other side. So just kind of get this into place here, which is sometimes very annoying to do. And when I say some, I mean most of the times. But this is why I don't like this transformation, at least showing it off on camera. Also, just rotate this in as well. It's getting a bit clunky. Come on. And then fold this piece here down and rotate this thing around so that this tab here goes into that slot there. Bit annoying, but one of these days, there we are. And that is basically the front part covered. Hopefully I was able to show that off good enough, because this is the best that I got. Then what you want to do is you want to take this piece here and just get it, feed it under here and tab it into place, because there are tabs under here. Then what you want to do, rotate this backwards here, is the fact that you can then lift this up, get the detail out here, take this piece here and rotate it under here as well, and then you have a slot right there that the tab under here right there is gonna slide into. So you just want to take this and just get it aligned with everything. And then finally what you want to do is you want to rotate this piece here around and rotate the foot around as well, and fold in the heel. Rotate the foot around, rotate this around as well, and then you can unhook it from in here and just rotate it up. So just push it and rotate it up like so. There you go. Rotate it up until you have something like this. Then rotate this back down. Rotate this down. Rotate the heel in, which I forgot to do on this side. Get this bad boy standing. And then here we have Leo Convoy in his Leo mode. So here we have Leo Convoy in his Leo mode, and oh my god, what happened to your eyes? Oh my goodness. Soulless creature. What happened? How do you have eyes but you do not? This is the biggest problem I have with this figure, and why this figure is basically a horrifying monster. Thank God you were used. That meant you were cheap, but still. Oh my goodness. This sure, like overall the beast mode is good, just like the Nemesis version. But like what? Where are the eyes? Even the mouth opens up. No detail on the inside, but we can't be expected to get everything that we want, can't we? But yeah, but we have a transformation that I have a horrible time showing off, and this guy can't even come with eyeballs. It is such a shame. But outside of that, the mode looks great. I like the white and the gold combining together with some red popping through on each side and everywhere and all the places. And I apologize once again, just like I did in the Nemesis version, about this whole contraption tabbing it together. I hope I was able to explain it enough without you guys really needing to see anything, because I don't know if there was any visibility at all. But overall, this thing I think looks great. So here we have the lion head without the eyes. And I like the black nose, and that's about it. I don't like the lack of eyes. We also have the golden mane around it. We have the nice white hair, which has some nice texture feel of it as well. Obviously, off screen, I touch these figures without gloves, so I know what they feel like. And even the gloves are very thin. I can still feel the texture. And then here we have the tail that is once again pointing that way for some reason. And the back legs are the only real problem with this mode, with the fact that it's like, oh, this thing can transform. Yes, this thing can transform. But overall, a nice looking lion mode. Now then, for weapons, as you know, there are weapons tucked in here as well. But you can still take these weapons out and have him shoot something way up yonder. So you can just fold it back. And also, if you want to, you can still come under here and bring out the claw so that he can just do a flying stab on a Decepticon or whatever they're fighting. Predacons? Terracons? I don't know what they're fighting, to be honest. Never seen Beast Wars 2, so I don't know what the enemy is called. I just know that it is the enemy. But overall, it is a nice looking figure without the lack of eyes. So then, for posability, because this is a beast mode and it has posability, the front legs can move forward and back like so. They have a little bit of a swivel action over here as well. And that's it. The head can't move, and the back legs, they can move over here, and you also have some movement over here as well. You have a ankle tilt and also some rotation here if you want to have some posability. But overall, yeah, this thing looks nice. So then let's move you off to the side so we can get into the size comparison. Starting off, here we have it with the much superior version of this mold. Here is Nemesis Leo Convoy. Much better because this one actually has eyes, some very nice looking eyes. This thing was good enough to be in my top 24 of 2024. I think it was number 24. However, Leo Convoy would not have made that list, sadly enough, because of the lack of eyes. I think the eyes really bring out something in this one. So let's move you out of the way. And then here we have the rest of the Maximals of Beast Wars 2 that I own. Looking very nice with the eyeless Leo Convoy. So let's pull you in closer and let's bring you into that robot mode with the reverse transformation. Alright, this is gonna be way easier to show off than the other side. So, what you want to start off with is you want to straighten out the legs and click it into place. Rotate the bottom of the leg around. And then what you want to do is you want to come here and just flip out the heel. Come on, there you go. Same thing on this side, flip out the heel. I said flip out the heel. Straighten this bad boy out. Rotate the around and also rotate this leg around as well in order to finish off the look of the robot legs. There you go. Then what you want to do is you want to come under here and just open this up. Untab it. There you go. My goodness, sometimes these things like to get caught on themselves. Also lift this up, fold in the tail, lift it back down because it's not really needed. Also untab this part here and rotate it back as well. Then to the front of the head, you can just untab this whole thing by pulling on the side like so and just rotate it around. Then you can open this up, rotate around the head until it clicks into place. Then rotate it around and push it back into place. Then what you can do is rotate the arms around to kind of get these legs out of the way. And then you have a tab here. Now we're a bit too high again. But yeah, but this tab here goes into that slot there. So you just want to take it and tab it in. Take it, tab it in. Then what you want to do is you want to fold this one in first before this one, as you can obviously tell why. And fold this piece in there as well. Rotate this out. Rotate the fist out like so. Make sure that everything is good to go. Rotate these feet down. Rotate the feet down like so. And there you go. We are almost at the finish line already. And feels like we've only barely begun. So next up, what you want to do is you want to take this whole assembly here and just rotate it off to the side like so. Rotate this down. And then you can rotate this up. Also make sure that this stays normal, but rotate this up and then rotate this piece here up and push it backwards. And then that is the end of the road for Leo Convoy. Because here he is back in his robotic move. So final thoughts on this figure. What do I think about him? I think overall he is actually pretty great. Just like I thought about the Nemesis version. However, out of the, I guess, 3 versions of this mold, this is the one that I would recommend the least. Because we are getting, or maybe it's already out by the time this goes up, because who knows when this goes up. But we are getting a new version of this guy for some kind of 40th anniversary or 35th, and for some kind of anniversary. I didn't really look into it much, but I know that a new version is coming out that looks way better. It's like the Metal Hawk from Legacy United, which is way better than the Metal Hawk from Legacy Evolution. That is basically happening with this guy as well, and I hate this practice from Hasbro, where first you release the bad version, and then you bring out the good version. Now, if you're wondering why I did not pre-order that guy and instead went for this one was half the price of whatever Voyager costs where you live. But basically, take that price and cut it in half. And that is the price that I found this guy for. Which also meant that he was used. Which I don't necessarily have an issue with, because there's no real problems with him being used. The only thing is that I got him for half the price. And I thought that that would be a better investment than to buy the... Here it would cost €40 Voyager class figure. I would rather just buy the €20 Voyager class figure. I thought financially it was a better option. However, for looks wise, yeah, if I was a big fan of Beast Wars 2, I would have waited for the other guy, because that one looks so much better. And even the Nemesis version. So, would I recommend this guy? Kind of, but I would recommend the other 2 versions more. However, if you find this guy for half the price of a regular Voyager class figure, whatever they cost where you live, because everything is different, and I've seen what yen are, and they are expensive. 10,000 for a deluxe, which is just like 20 bucks for if you calculate it. The world's weird. But if you see him for half the price of a Voyager class figure, I would recommend him. If you see him for Voyager class price point, I would say you better off going for the other version that looks a lot nicer, and maybe, just maybe, comes with this gun as well, which I don't know if he comes with that gun. But that has been my review of Transformers Legacy Evolution Voyager class Beast Wars 2 Universe Leo Convoy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell, and comment your thoughts on this figure. And please check out my Let's Play channel, linked in the description and at the end of the video. I upload 3 videos every day of different games, but mainly Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!